So you're the expert here. I want to hear your thoughts on how this got through. Rubik was picked up first as well. That kind of denies Pecado Squad from picking up Beastmaster, right? You know, really
Yeah.
want to do that if they have that because it's just Rubik but better. Why'd they not ban that one out in the second phase?
I have no idea, to be honest. That hero is really, really good. So I would have
Yeah.
expected them to ban it up, but they just chose to ban other heroes. Maybe they're not scared of it.
I don't know how you can not be scared of this hero.
The only time I've seen a real solution to it is I saw Sammy Boy. He ended up going Slark against it. He just dispel the axes stacking up on him. You're still taking a lot of damage even if the stacks aren't increasing though. Like that zero cooldown is ridiculous. What do you think they go from here to counter this Beastmaster? Do you think they get jumped to kill him before he can spam his axes? Do you think they need vision? What's the play here?
Well, Felt banned like a lot of supports, and they picked they picked 2 cores already. So, well, guess they went with Earth Spirit. It's a good one. You can jump on top of Beastmaster, kick him out of the coil.
And that's the thing, right? If you want to counter out the Beastmaster, you've just got to get on top of him.
Yeah, he's like a long range caster now. You have to get straight on top of him.
It is ridiculous that he's a long range caster and he's also a strength here with like a 4-second disable in the form of Roar. And also, he's always going to have vision because of Hawk. He's just good at everything.
Good kit. Good kit.
Yeah, good kit. I do like the Earth Spirit though. It kind of forced the issue. Beastmaster isn't able to buy time and hide. You can force team fights with that one and Undying. You can have to play very aggressive, quick here on Pecado Squad. Felt, I think until Beastmaster has his Aghanim Scepter, they don't do a lot of damage. So they need him to do well. Is there anything that can round out their draft and make it feel a little bit better until Beastmaster comes online, or kind of like something that can allow them to come back in the game if the Beastmaster falls off?
I could see Slark or Ursa being good for them. I kind of like their bans though. Felt's bans, they all just ban sensibility zeros. They ban 4 or 5 position heroes.
You were talking about sensibility before the game. Is these targeted because they respect him a bunch or what?
Maybe these are the only heroes he's played in DPC. I'm not sure. So they wanted to see what else he would play.
He's played Bane and Lich every game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't really like Lich, man. I'm going to be honest. I think that hero was incredibly underwhelming.
He's like a level 27 Lich on Dota Plus or something. So
an unhealthy amount of games.
Yep.
They get rid of the Ursa. Yeah, I would have liked that. It was a nice point that you made. So you're thinking Slark is probably the last thing?
Slark is decent here.
10 seconds.
Why Slark?
You can use your Dark Pact and break out of coil. You don't really care about Omni Slash that much because of your shard and your ult.
Oh yeah,
you can just dodge Omni Slash.
That shard is ridiculous. It's like 1,400 gold, and it's such a huge save for what it gives you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in a couple of games. It does look pretty ridiculous. The cast range of it is way too high as well. I think it goes like 800.
Yeah, it was really high. They might like PL too. It's not the greatest versus Puck, but it's decent versus the other heroes.
Yeah. See what they grab last here on Pecado Squad.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Legion Commander.
Okay.
Take a Legion.
That's, I mean, I guess in theory, this is a hero that definitely jumps the backline, but picking Legion into like Mars Ogre never really feels super good. You also have just a Rubik with instant disables, so that's a little bit of it feels bad, man, but there's, I don't know, is there another offlane that would feel better in this matchup?
I think Legion feels decent if you don't go like the Blink backline stuff.
Okay.
You go Shard and Solar Crest, and you just try to purge Roar and Spear and Lift and all these stuns that they have. Could be good, I think.
I think
you play for your purge.
I think if you're just playing for your purge, you have been Undying. I mean, Earth Spirit's decent for a gap close. I think this lineup plays a little bit too slow. It allows Beastmaster a chance to come online. Oh,
that's a good pick.
That is an excellent hero.
That is a very good pick here.
Imperial, are you familiar with the Dota 2 anime?
I am, yes.
Is Luna your favorite character from it? Yes or no?
Well, it has to be Marcy, so no.
Oh, I see. You like you probably prefer my casting, much like Marcy's talking as well, right?
True.
Ricky, this is where you jump in and protect me.
No, there's no protecting you there. I'm sorry, sir. That's you set yourself up for that one.
Ridiculous.
My bad. I'll get you on the next one.
Thanks, buddy.
Mhm.
Luna, great way to round out this draft, in my opinion. The hero's ridiculous with her shard as well. It just drops like 2 random auto attacks after you Q. It's like the radius is pretty big for it as well. You can be completely off the mark with them and they'll still end up connecting. I think it's not picked up nearly enough in competitive games right now for how good it is.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mm.
I feel like he can carry this game.
Comfort, yeah.
I mean, we were talking about early how we thought, Pecado was, the better team on paper, but every single time that felt drafts, I feel like these guys have a good draft in a lot of games. And it's why this team tends to look pretty good. And this is another one of those games where I just definitely am going to give the edge to Felt on the draft here.
Same. I think this Luna's going to be really buffed with Inner Beast Aura and Bloodlust.
You'll eventually get a
He
Solar
gets
Crest
Butterfly
as well.
Satanic. Yeah, Butterfly Satanic Solar Crest. I don't see how Radiant will kill him until they have a lot more items.
Juggle, walk in, pop an Omni, and get soaked entirely by Manta and come out and just immediately die. There's very little counterplay to the Luna in this game.
He's going to farm really fast too with Ogre.
Yeah, that Bloodlust. Luna farms through the jungle so quickly with the changes to the Moonglaves from a little while ago. Right
and
now,
the changes to the map too.
Yeah, you move through it a lot quicker. The skill build right now is you go 2 points into Lunar Blessing pretty early, so your supports chunk in lane. You don't end up maxing out your losing beam, then you just max out Moonglaves and go into the jungle, right?
Yep.
I think it's what I've been seeing people do. Scaling of Lunar Blessing is kind of weird. I was watching, God, it was a couple days ago. We actually saw Luna, I think, max out Lucent Beam because people were trying to stand her ground against her, then would eclipse at 6, which I was a little bit surprised to see, but it ended up working. And if you commit onto her super hard, on team fights at the end of the game, she can go egg at after. All she has to do is get 1 R off, and then she's done her job in these team fights. So you have to kill the Luna, take her down. You also have to somehow get on Beastmaster in the back line, stop him spamming wild axes on you. It's super hard dealing with all of that.
I'll always remember how foolish you looked.
Yeah.
The worms will have you.
I think with Undying, he should have a free farm lane. If he's versus Mars Rubik.
Undying is just super good at securing early farm. It zones the enemies out of the lane pretty well. I like.
Oh, it looks like they're smoking.
This is interesting.
They have 2 wards.
The
Lunar
Lunar
camp
Blessing.
on their high ground.
+5 damage for level 1 Roche. Do you remember that really awful patch ages ago where level 1 Roche with I think it was Abaddon, Vengeful Spirit, Luna, and then there were 2 other heroes. Then they were just
Like a lone druid.
Then you 5-man start taking towers from the start of the game.
Yep, I remember.
That was the worst. It was one of the shortest pro games ever done. It's 7 minutes where a team tried to run that, they failed, and then they GG'd out.
I believe it.
I think that happened to EG or something.
Yeah,
People
I
tried
think
to do that.
I think it was Spirits against EG or something like that. I forget the team. It's a relic of the past. I'm glad things like that don't exist anymore. I'm glad stats are back, though. Speaking of relics of the past. To see more people go that. I've seen Juggernaut start to get points in stats rather than max out the ultimate. It's because it's such a low increase in what putting an extra point gives you.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people do it on Drought. Mostly.
Tank up, be able to stand your ground and fight. His marksmanship just doesn't do anything if somebody's on top of you, or what?
No, you don't really need more points in your silence. Is the
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say I've been seeing the single point gust, right, and then into stats basically.
Yeah.
Makes sense being tankier. Do more damage that way. This mid lane matchup. Puck, I think, is still a lot better in mid lane than Beastmaster is. This hero's like really good at shoving in the lane. He spams out Illusionary Orb, Waning Rift. I think anybody who can shove the lane in at like the 2 and the 4 minute mark can kind of force you to miss CS or like choose between, hey, you can either get the water rune or you can get the CS under your tower because I'm just pushing your lane with several spells. Any hero like that is like super strong right now given these changes.
Now that you get 500 bottle charges,
Yeah.
any hero that can push the wave is good.
Yeah. Shadow Fiend was like apparently really broken when there was 3 bottle charges, but he's fallen off a little bit again with just like reduction of like 1 for the water rune, which is pretty funny.
Makes sense. That hero uses a ton of mana.
I still think Shadow Fiend is kind of bad in competitive matches though.
You just can get tri-lane mid.
Yeah. Run at you, then what do you do? Lena sort of has that problem too, but she can at least like sit back and just throw a Dragon Slave.
A little bit of a pause here. I guess Undying was bugged out for some reason. Sensibility.
Yeah. They were all tipping him at the start of the game. Is there some beef between these two teams?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Unfortunately.
I wouldn't imagine there is, but maybe.
Maybe.
Probably just the fact that they banned all his heroes. That's the
True.
only thing I can think of, right? Is they start the game banning Bane, Nyx, Lich, like all of the heroes he wants to play. And then he still ends up getting an Undying that he's level 22 on. So I don't know. Maybe Sensibility just plays a ton of Dota 2.
Just nearly maxed out on Dota Plus and every single hero. It seems good. All check coming out from Forest. How about Dim Dogs? I don't get it, man. Is that a sports ball team?
I have no idea.
Oh, it is. It's the the Atlanta Bulldogs or something.
What?
Ricky, you pay attention to sports ball, right?
Dude, I don't even know what sports ball we're talking about.
You know the one. I think. No, I don't know either.
The one?
Yeah.
Is it a ball? Never mind.
They
It
try to
doesn't
put
matter.
the
It's
ball in
irrelevant.
the-
No one plays those anymore. Comfort doing pretty well in the top lane though. 6 and 2, getting really aggressive with the ogre, which is expected.
He can't make any plays happen just yet on the Earth Spirit. Needs to get roll first. Once he has that, you'll potentially move in the mid lane, rotate onto the Beastmaster. This game is going to be relatively slow until Puck has level 6 as well, though. You don't have that many do things heroes. Like, your offlaner is a Legion Commander, trades underneath the tower. They're going to do some harass here to Luna, but they can't actually run her down. You got 2 movement speed, especially with the Bloodlust.
It's up to the Puck to make a lot of moves this game, I feel like.
Ends up getting the first blood top lane on WDR. Yeah, they just got really aggressive with the level 2 roll that you were talking about, and they just lost the fight. It's that simple.
I mean, they tried to run onto the Luna there, but she's going to be able to stand her ground and fight, or she's going to be able to run away from you. I mean, you're fighting against her and Ogre Magi, so they have the bonus attack speed from Bloodlust, they have the bonus damage from Lunar Blessing. You don't win those trades.
They also both have 7 armor, which is quite a bit of armor at this stage in the game versus, you know, the 5 on the Legion currently, or the Earth Spirit who is sitting at, oh, he also has a Ring of Protection, so also at 5. So, you just, yeah, like you said, you just don't win those trades.
7 armor is a lot of armor.
They're just going to go ahead and leave Legion solo in the top lane as the Earth Spirit rotates bottom. See maybe if you can find a kill here onto Zor. I mean, it would be a great setup with the Juggernaut spin, but the lane's really far back here.
It's pretty hard to get the Sand in, so he's
we
gonna
got the
pull the lane back right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, he has to pull, right? I just didn't think he got it.
There's some interesting polls right now. I was watching DPC China. You can pull behind the towers in the mid lane into the small camps now pretty easily. I was watching 5 minutes in, somebody pulled the catapult wave when it spawned over into this small camp and then used that to push now. You could never do that before from the Radiant side.
Interesting.
Yeah. I thought that was a really neat trick. It's a bunch of new things on the map that you're able to do, given the map rework. It's been a long time coming, man. The map was getting so boring.
It's just, you know, we like a little bit of flavor here and there added to our spicy game.
I love spicy flavor. See some of this game.
Finally, a roll in on the bottom lane. They kick Justice into the Blade Fury. There's not gonna be enough damage here. Oh, he does get the body block off instead. Actually, Justice, beautiful spear by
Get a
Zor.
big wand off.
Yeah, it does catch him just barely there. That was a great play. I honestly didn't think if it wasn't for the body blocks, the Jug wasn't able to get in front of the Rubik there, and it looks like he probably would have escaped. But dropped the Tombstone as well as everything else just to make sure they get that kill.
Nice grab by them. Top lane. Scuffle.
And
And
they're
he ends
just
up getting out there.
constantly trying to zone him out, it seems.
He's gone 2 points into the Lunar Blessing, 2 points in the Lucent Beam. We'll see if he puts the next point into Moonglaves and moves into the jungle. If he does move into the jungle, it gives Legion Commander a little bit of space.
Ooh, coil mid.
lane.
The Spirit's ready. Rolling in. He's just trying to break the coil. Kicks him to the low ground. It doesn't snap it, but it put him in a weird spot. And now he's going to have to walk all the way through the creep wave. First kill in the mid going to P1. Koya TP's in trying to offer some assistance, but not much you can do. Damage has been dealt.
I was surprised when that coil didn't snap there. I guess he was just hugging the center too well. He's only got, what, 2 points in the kick? Doesn't push you quite far enough to break that coil. If you hug the center there. Didn't manage
Luna went
to
for a
hug.
third point in Lunar Blessing. It's interesting.
Did she really?
That can't be
Yeah.
the correct play, is it?
If she just wants to lane, then I think it's okay. There are no stacks in the jungle. Oh, there's one stack.
It's nighttime, guys. You're not realizing it's for the night vision.
True.
Yes.
That's the big brain play.
Dude, I didn't realize how much extra night vision it is. Oh my lord.
It's because she gets all the heroes with bonus night vision in the game get I think like 1800. Luna is a base of 800, so hers goes up to what every other hero's is. Bottom lane. I missed that while talking about night vision. Absolutely.
It's important
pathetic.
stuff.
Spare me the tears.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that what Lunar Blessing gives you is what other heroes have as part of their base kit. So I think it's like Slark, Sniper, Night Stalker, Empyrean, you would know. I know this Harpy Stormcrafter gives you 1800 night vision as well.
Yep. It's just weird stuff. I don't even know all of them, honestly.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, Slark, Night Stalker, and Luna are the only ones that I think of right now.
Sniper. I think he's got. I'm not sure if he has 1800. I know he's got bonus night vision though. I don't even remember why. Doesn't make too much sense.
It's somewhere in his lore, I'm sure.
On the hunt for
Guy, he
radiant forces.
eats lots of carrots or something. Sees really well in the night.
He's got scopes and
Yeah, he's got a night
Night
vision
vision
scope.
goggles.
Yeah, night vision scope. Oh, bottom lane. Omni and Coil onto Mars. Doesn't even get the... Like, if he got the arena off, maybe you could have turned this with these TPs, but they will just get out. I mean, there's a big rotation force
point.
bottom. You got to get something, right? Oh my god, getting fogged. They actually don't get a single ability off.
Yeah, so they just they get the kill on the Mars. They have
Is
all
it dual
these heroes
top?
in here, but
a spin on Luna.
just TP out. It's that easy.
Ooh, Zor with the spear. There's no follow-up damage though. Does he have this? He's gonna try. No, doesn't have it. Healing ward topped the Legion off just a little bit too much.
Double damage.
And no kills count off of any of that. That is ridiculous and very boring.
And Luna went for a fourth point here. Just fully committing. Right. Plus 35 damage.
It is way quicker farming to get more points in the Moonglades here rather than maxing out your E.
Rubik kicked to death in the mid lane.
Yep.
Another DD
Radiant's
rune.
lineup just plays so much faster than Dire's.
It
Beastmaster has
does.
to farm for a long time to get an Ags.
It's that plus comfort, right? That's the thing. Well, they do manage to pick off the puck there with the roar. That's pretty big. He's going to TP out just fine on WDR. But yeah, you're correct, right? Beastmaster does have to farm to the Aghanim Scepter. But you also have to farm quite a bit on Comfort's Luna, right? She's not a hero that's just going to be
Right.
joining the fight anytime soon.
Their draft is very greedy, but if they can get to their items, then they should win fairly easily.
I mean, that was the one thing I was concerned about during the draft, right? We pick your last hero, somebody who can kind of make up for the fact that if Beastmaster loses the lane or doesn't have a super good game, Luna isn't really that hero. But it's a lot easier to do well on Luna right now, given the changes like the BKB to some of these ranged items, how quickly she farms the jungle right now, like you were talking about. It's harder for her to fail.
Koya, yeah, a little bit out of position here. Comfort doesn't have a point in Eclipse here. It looks like that is going to be the first duel victory of the game. Going over to Duffy. Not much you can do to stop that as a Luna.
Did he block his own camp and then ping it out? You think it was blocked? He did. He absolutely did.
Nice.
Someone's going to sentry that and then waste money.
I was talking about this yesterday. I think this camp is just like 5 times too big. It's enormous.
Yeah, I
It's
think
really hard to stack.
He was going up the ramp here. I think got caught on the corner at the minute mark. Didn't realize what he did.
Yeah, the box on that map camp makes no sense at all. I don't get it. It is, yeah, Imperium, you're right. It is so hard to stack. It's just get good, right? Just be better at stacking, I guess.
Yeah, it's gotta be super easy to block that one as well, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we turn our eyes to the mid lane. Looks like they want to take it here on Pecado squad. Taking a lot of harass here on the Legion commander, but Rubik's not close enough for the follow-up lift. Bottom lane.
All right, easy kill on a Beastmaster. Coil committed. They drop everything as well as the Flesh Golem.
Has been killed.
They almost get the tower. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna fall. They do have about 112 health left on there, but ends up being a pretty good win there for Pecado.
Yeah. They might just deny the tower. I don't know. It's an important TP point. If you can bait the enemies out onto it again, like that'd be a little bit of a win. But I'm not sure if it's even worth it for Pecado to rotate heroes down there in response to it. They're doing other things on the map.
Pecado is playing their heroes pretty well, I think. Like, their puck has to be the one that makes all the plays, right?
Mhm.
Legion's not gonna get an item to make plays for a while, and he's doing what he has to in all the side lanes because he knows the enemy team is just gonna be farming jungle the entire game until they get their items.
Making a play onto the Rubik right now. He's just dead.
Well, they might turn around. They do with the roar. Okay, I was with you. I thought Justice was definitely being sent to the grave, but they picked him
Dodged
out.
that auto attack with the jaunt. That was sick. Super sick by Justice, man. I definitely thought he was dead. But all right, let's talk Legion Commander. Needs some playmaking items. Needs like a Blink Dagger or Blade Mail. Buys, was that a cloak? Cloak and Medallion.
Cloak
Yeah,
and Medallion.
I was gonna
He's
say I
he's
saw
gonna
him
go the
buy a
shard
wind.
Solar Crest.
Yeah, it's like I saw him buy a Windlace. I was pretty sure at that point he's going for the Solar Crest.
That item is so busted right now. It's way too cheap for what it gives you. They buffed it. It was like a decent item before. They buffed it way too much by making it 1,150 gold cheaper now. It is ridiculous. Every team needs to build one. That's how you know what item's too busted.
Like slightly less stats and stuff, but the
better
overall like
build, though.
bonus is just ridiculous for 1,050 gold less.
Yeah, and you don't have to. It feels awful building an ultimate orb. Now you like build a crown.
A
Yeah.
prize.
No, I mean the worst part is the recipe. Like that's actually the worst part of the whole item. Like that.
It's not
'Cause,
even
like-
that bad. I mean, pipe is a really bad recipe, but people will still buy it
Yeah, pipe
sometimes.
feels really bad to buy because
Yeah.
of the recipe.
Middle tower
Isn't it like
is
1,400 now? How much is that thing?
It's like 1,600 or something.
charge you as
1,550.
much as
Oh
they
my god!
can.
I know it keeps going up. I've seen the recipe keep going up.
Radiant's bottom
It's the rules of capitalism, man. They charge you as much as they can get you to pay.
A lot of people aren't paying it.
Fortified their structures against attack.
Zor.
Lower the price of the next patch.
Oh, mid lane, nice jump on the backside. They get a 3-man coil from P1. The Omni Slash, the Golem, everything dropped, even a duel. That's a quick response there from P1, and it just, yeah, that was a nice fight from Pecado.
Fallen.
They managed to get the mid tower off of it, so more access to the enemy side of the map. They were pretty slow to get this Radiant T1. Like Imperium was saying, you play a lot faster with the Radiant lineup. Puck is able to make a lot of plays. It took you 14 minutes to take out that tier 1 tower, which is your most important objective of the game at this point. I think that they're playing this too slow on Pecado.
I think they're playing okay. Maybe a little slow, you're right. Because Beastmaster's about to get his Ags. He's 50 gold away. And Luna's top of the net worth.
Yeah, these are some pretty big issues.
But
Luna-
Sensibility is more farm than the enemy Mars, so...
How did that even happen?
Win.
I don't know. They banned out all his heroes, and this is what happens.
Yeah.
You just give the man Undying. This
Still
man
own it.
farms now, dude. The changes to Decay.
Yeah, the
Kappa.
level 1 decay from 20 damage to 40.
Yeah, dude, it's super good. Farms so fast now.
This hero's got armor now, though. They buffed his base agility and his agility growth rate. How do you kill him? He's true to his name now. Tell us, Imperium. Does simply 2 base have any Undying strats, or is that not something you can
That's
share with us?
classified.
Let's see. The other upper division teams actually paid me to bring you here, get you to leak some information.
Maybe after our match this week.
Nice.
Are scanning for
Happy to hear it.
enemies.
So
Who's your
Luna
next
finished
match
up.
again?
Oh, go ahead.
We're against Sad Boys on Thursday.
It's Fear, that should be an easy win for you, right?
Hopefully. I think it's one of our more important matches.
All right. Well, mid lane, they end up just trying to make a jump onto Zor. He turns around with a quick arena, and this is the axes now up on the Beastmaster, and I don't think they were prepared for that.
That's nice.
Taken down there on the Earth Spirit. Again, I don't think they're playing fast enough. Luna's now just clearing out these jungle
Yeah.
stacks so quickly. She's got a Manta now, so you can safely farm the lanes. It's,
As I say,
break
you're
out
running
the
into
silence
some
puck.
Luna problems here pretty soon. Sensibility,
I mean-
gonna get caught by Zor potentially. Spear, oh my
It
gosh.
was a really good spear.
That was so sick. Dust comes out. Omni slash Jug. You're going to be in a pretty awkward situation here in a moment. A great silence from the Earth Spirit. Puck comes in on the backside. Roar onto the Juggernaut. Still protected for the moment. But the Eclipse by Comfort just melts him. And now P1. Yeah, I don't think you win this fight, sir. Oh, maybe? No, yeah, you definitely don't. Oh my goodness. That health bar vanished.
I can just do Roche for free.
Yeah.
Axes.
Axes plus Luna. You have a Mars. This is easy stuff for them.
You can see maybe our Spirit's gonna try and steal the Aegis. He's looking for an angle right now.
He's got no vision, though.
But
This is tough.
he's seen by the orb. He's still gonna go? No.
Oh, that was close.
I thought that boulder
He
kick
almost
was
got
going to get the kill.
Yeah. It's level 2 bowler kick. It does reduce damage to Roshan as well. That's a bit of a stretch if you get that one. A nice attempt, though. I'm going to deny them a lot of gold. So, now, we were talking about Luna problems before. Even bigger Luna problems. She's got Aegis. She's more than halfway towards her BKB. Beastmaster's got an egg, so he's sitting on 2k gold. He's got himself a fairy trinket. What do you build here? A lot of people go, what? Sans Kaya?
Travels. Yeah, he bought travels.
Travels.
You can travel to your own summon. It's really good to travel on your Hawk.
Ride in on the Freedom Hawk. I remember watching one EG game where they ran, I think Beastmaster Tinker. A very funny one. They were riding in on the Hawk. For a long time since Tinker's been viable, though.
Yeah. Well, mid lane, Beastmaster's trying to do what he can, but a great silence comes in the coil to follow Mars. He's got to get these spells off. There's the Arena Spear onto the Legion, but who's going to go down first? It's incredibly close. It looks like Zor going to survive, but Beastmaster falls in the end. The Tombstone in the center of this fight doing way too much work. Felt go down on 2.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jug still has Omni. Ooh, interrupted. Koya now, gotta be careful.
Yeah, they got to get back now.
It was
I'll
interesting.
just take fights really smartly. Because if they try to overcommit on some target, they're just going to get tombstone and coiled and all die. Not be
Yeah,
able to run away.
that's what I was.
What happened in that fight?
That's what I was wondering about. Is like they decided to go for this, you know, gank in the mid lane onto the Legion next to the tier 1 tower, but you don't have your Luna there, so you're like lacking a lot of your damage.
Do you think they need like a blink dagger on Zor right now to gap the distance and start these fights a little bit easier? Because Pecado can kind of just walk away from anything they're not like super committed on. Feels.
Yeah, getting a Yule's this late is probably not going to have that much impact. If he had a blink instead, maybe, but he's having a rough game, so.
So
Maybe
Legion
just,
did end up going for the blink dagger instead of finishing the solar crest.
Yeah.
Oh, Puck finds the Beastmaster up on the side of the fight here. The question is, can they actually get to him in time? A stolen coil? I don't think that hit anybody. Okay. Well, they get the tower, and now they back off.
Like, you steal a spell like that, you just want to drop it right away in a team fight. He's gonna have it again the next one. It'll be fine.
It was a zoning coil.
Yeah. Nuances that you know, a lot of uncultured Dota players wouldn't really understand.
Double
Yes, of
damage.
course.
Just wouldn't get it. Van Brace found by the Luna. Nice pickup. They toss that with Beastmaster. Don't you just still hold on to the Fairy's Trinket instead of the Van Brace on Beast?
10% or 5% versus 6%? Yeah, absolutely. Wait, what?
What's this spell mana cost reduction though on the Fairy Trinket?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think
He has Soul Ring Bottle. I think maybe Van Brace is just better.
he just wants the stats.
Yeah.
I guess if you're swapping it, it could be pretty good. It's gotta be somewhat annoying to do though. We might just leave it on strength.
They do have a lot of magic damage on Radiant, so.
I think it would be illegal to bind your same like neutral item hotkey to like your power tread, so you could like Van Brace plus tread swap.
That sounds like it could be real. Like you'd have to switch it every time you got a Van Brace.
Ooh, in some trouble here. Behind the tower, Comfort does just have this BKB though. Is protected for that. On the backside though, an Omni Slash onto Zor as well as Tay. Tay,
Fuck, got
he's
coiled.
dead. They got him in a duel over onto Mars as well. I mean, this fight just taking place in two different areas completely. You lose both cores. Comfort's still alive, has the Aegis as well. Just go ahead and drops the Eclipse. He held it the whole dang fight, and now Duffy just walks into his death.
Do not cross.
Okay, ends up being a decent fight for Felt at the end of the day.
I mean, that's all what? Due to that coil that the Rubik stole earlier?
Yep, Rubik stole the coil. He just coiled on the backside of the fight.
Yeah.
He just died.
Held on to that one. I mean, P1 is so much their fight. Like, you mentioned this at the start. He's got to make all the plays from He's got to pop off in these team fights. Legion Commander doesn't do anything. Which is why I was surprised that Legion Commander came out at the end here. I thought they needed like a playmaker offlane or somebody who could play a little bit faster. I don't feel like you're contributing enough here on Duffy. It's one of the reasons why you're forced to play a lot slower than you would have liked against Felt.
Well, they're going to go ahead and re-push the bottom lane here. No spells up on the Radiance, so they're feeling pretty safe. They'll get themselves the tier 2 tower now that the Beastmaster has returned.
Puts up outpost.
They're losing top, though.
P1's putting in work. Comfort rotates up here. Rubik coming to this outpost. He's doesn't have coil. He's got healing ward now. He's not going to be able to find a kill. If he had coil, it could have been a pretty sick kill onto the puck. It always feels good getting down to Rubik. You just toss him outside the coil as well. Now they're just moving back, using this opportunity to farm. Despite the last couple of fights going the way of Felt, still pretty even on net worth.
Luna's pulled really far ahead though.
Yeah.
She has
Also,
a butterfly, enough gold for her right now.
check out Justice on the Rubik. He's actually just finally passed Mars. Like, Mars has been really unable to farm this game, and he's just basically now your 3.
Very nice. I mean, we talked about this earlier. If you had a Blink Dagger, it would have been okay. The Yule Scepter came online super late. It feels nice to have a Yule Scepter, but they can't get the jump on this guy right now.
All right, again, just sitting behind the Luna here as she pushes these towers pretty quickly. I was going to say slow but steadily,
Yeah,
but
not
actually pretty
slow.
dang fast. There's nothing slow about this.
Yeah.
Mid lane tier 2, pressure being applied by Q. No fortification on the Dire here, though, so...
Is under attack.
This
Is
is
Luna
true.
actually
They
going to get
can't-
the tower first? No, okay.
they both lose towers. That's a right play here by Pecado Squad, though. They're not going to be able to take the fight there against Felt. They might be
And
able
Felt's
to.
just gonna force them back.
Yeah, you just got a butterfly completed on the Luna. BKB's done.
And they should all back up right now and wait for Roche.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
they
this
want to get the
tower's
tier
health
3.
is just gone.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just feel like they're really strong.
Oh,
but it's a,
two-man coil, and it's a big one. The Spirit's going to be able to put that Earth Spirit away, but Luna's dead. They don't respect it. And now Beastmaster on the run, caught by another boulder. Blade Fury just doing so much work. Tay goes down as well. It's 3 already dead, a 4th about to be on the Rubik.
Okay. That
was a bit
uh,
floppy by Felt.
Yeah, that I mean they got the tower so low they probably wouldn't have finished taking it. It's like a miscall situation where somebody says to get back and everyone is kind of forced to stand their ground because Luna's still hitting the tower, right? That's rough. So
Luckily, it's a
taking
super
advantage
long
of-
Roshan for them.
Yep.
Yeah. If this was an instant Roshan, the game would like turn right on its head. I don't think they lose off of this one, but this game is suddenly a lot harder for Felt than it needed to be. Yeah, you were almost ready to close this one out before.
Going high ground right before Roche is the biggest bait.
Yeah.
Are fortified.
Like trying to fight instead of controlling the area around Roche.
One lead seems to make that decision.
Is no more.
They think they're stronger than they actually are. They don't respect the enemy team, I think. They didn't respect the coil and duel. They're right in front of the tower, right? It's so easy to get coiled.
Yep. There's nowhere to run to in that situation. Also fighting
Luna
enemies
just
like,
Enemy.
lost 1,000 HP from magic damage before she could do anything.
Invisibility.
BKB never ends up getting off. Like she's not incredibly tanky right now either. She's got a BKB and Butterfly, and that feels pretty good. But she can still get like burst if she gets disabled, right?
Maybe she could do that if she had Satanic, but
Yeah.
with just these items she can't.
Titanic, very powerful item right now. It's not amazing in this game though. It's not like you're dispelling anything too crazy. The secondary dispel on top of like a BKB for carries does feel pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom. D1 trying to hunt for Tay here. Doesn't have anybody close by. I don't think he'd keep it onto him super hard or wouldn't be able to get the kill anyways. Can't do anything to P1 either here on Tay. He's got Lincoln Sphere, so immune to that roar. Does Dive Bomb proc Lincolns?
I
Should.
think it does.
I've seen it.
It's gotta, right? You seen it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I've seen that.
That could be a potential solution to Lincoln Sphere here on this puck.
And Pecado just gained 7k gold off of that. Basically.
Oh my god, you're
Yeah.
right.
They were sitting at like what, like 1k net worth advantage from Felt before.
It wasn't even, it was
Something
just
like that,
under
or
1,000.
it
The
was
game was so
completely
even.
Yeah. Right, Titan Sliver now on Luna. That's going to help quite a bit. Y'all on Titan Sliver over Mindbreaker. Yeah. Titan Sliver found Satanic. Almost enough money for this one. Doesn't buy the Reaver there. Think it's trying to save for buyback. You save for buyback here, or you just like go
I
all
think you
in
just
with-
buy it. Satanic gives you so much survivability. You probably won't die. Unless you get chain stun from full. Which could happen.
Yeah, but even then, you're like healing up underneath the duel.
If he gets dueled and coiled and kicked out of the coil, I could see him dying from full.
Ooh, sensibility force-staffs himself onto a... Okay, he's stuck there the whole fight, basically. We're not going to talk about that. Zor, however, just gets dueled. He's going to go down first. Rubik as well on the backside. Now Koya just trying to disengage, but they've also got their eyes on the Luna. Nice roll in. Omni Slash is available. Comfort pops the BKB. Can he survive this, though? Way too much damage coming up from the Jug. He's got the MKB completed. Comfort trying to limp away into the base, and it's not going to be enough. Q just doing too much.
No brains, insensibility. They're diving the tier 4s, the tier 3s. Ogre Magi can't do anything either. The Beastmaster's the last man standing. They're forced to walk
They
in
have
base
no
to get on
waves.
creeps. Yeah, everything pushed in.
Well, it's okay. They have Roche. They're gonna take
Yeah.
Roche right now and get all their lands out. It's a really good fight for them.
I mean, realistically, that was a 4v5 fight. Or I guess it could have been. Beastmaster wasn't there, but Sensibility force-staffed himself up onto a cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got us Tombstone off. That's all that matters, to be honest.
Each man did his job. This is level 2, 22 Undying. He knows his place in these team fights. That is on top of the cliff after he gets off that tombstone. Yeah, exactly. He's just trying to roleplay his hero. In the lore, he fell down a pit, right? Any lore experts here?
Nope.
I have no idea.
Not familiar with the Undying lore? Unfortunate. He's one of my favorite heroes, a real Chad.
Well, a
See
game
this
that
guy's
was
arms
incredibly
this game?
even is now not
That's
so
pretty
even.
good.
Scanning for enemies.
13k now with advantage. I mean, Feld have this going super late. Like, no doubt in my mind, Luna's super strong. Maybe like ultra late. Juggernaut is too scary to deal with once you get to
I
Sword
think-
Punch.
At this point, Juggernaut just starts to outscale Luna. He has MKB Scotty. Scotty is really, really good versus ranged heroes, especially with Satanic. He's just gonna hit him and Luna can't move away from him with MKB and Scotty. He has the Solar Crest from Legion and the Purge, BKB. He's really strong on Jug now.
Jug, no, he built eggs. You think he's going starting next?
Oh, he both bags, okay. That's still good.
No, I'm seeing the difference here. One team has Solar Crest and the other team does not. I'm going to say that's probably a big difference in the game plan.
That's your prediction, play.
Yep. I think that's why Felt are struggling.
I think another reason Felt is struggling, they have no one who initiates the fight. Beast doesn't have a blink, Mars doesn't have a blink, Rubik doesn't have a blink.
It might just have lads.
Oh, roar onto the Earth Spirit.
Like the way they fight is they have to walk up and press their spell on someone.
Oh, the coil. It comes out. They pop it on the Luna. She's stuck in an Omni Slash and a duel as well on top of her. They can't save her. Zor now going to fall as well, dropping that to Rina and Justice. It's going to be another pick off here for P1. Is that a DD rune? It was. Okay, I was like, how did that do so much damage? Meanwhile, Beastmaster just cutting lanes.
Dyer's
They're gonna try.
is under attack.
They've got Fortify available. Buy them a little bit of time.
Oh my god, it got the one creep.
Still have 15 seconds. Get racks.
Jesus.
Backdoor protection, I think,
Look how
would
fast
have
he
helped.
hits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Juggernaut with the Solar Crest press the attack. They're just gonna go through backdoor protection, I think.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Yeah, no way. Never mind. That's not happening.
Yeah. They're wasting a lot of time, so nice play there.
Oh,
by the
creeps
Beast.
rejoin
have
mid
creeps
actually.
Yeah, just close enough, huh? That's gotta be just barely close enough. You know what the exact line is?
I actually don't. I thought that was too far, to be honest.
Yeah.
I did
I
too.
guess it's not.
I assumed. I always thought it was like the symbols on the map there.
No, it's not the same. Definitely not those things. I used to play a lot of Furion, but I'm not familiar with like what it is right now. I thought it was like there. I don't know. That feels pretty bad. You just lost another rack. Just a miscalculation. This game is very difficult now. Yeah, I like what Imperial said. I think that Juggernaut has now just outscaled you. And now he's going for that IF Scotty.
Yep.
Oh, they found Luna bottom. She pops the BKB, in comes the duel though, and she is in a lot of trouble once again. Still just getting beat down.
Just
Does have
Satanic
Satanic. Is gonna be able to heal back up with this. The question is, can she get the kill onto Q? It's just his first life. They take down a second and a third, but the big kill is gonna be the Juggernaut. No Blade Fairy for 4 seconds. If they have the spear, they do. Well played. Okay. They're showing some signs of life here on Felt. Sensibility dropped onto the low ground. No chance of surviving that one. Ends up being a 4 for nothing.
Okay, signs of life.
Got the BKB off this time. That's the difference.
Yeah. So what
Oh my
I'm
god.
seeing here.
Look at her
the
damage.
difference is that is
Luna does a lot of damage, but she can stand in one spot and hit the entire fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
She just needs to survive for a moment.
That was a solid 11,300 damage.
Omni
just
Slash was
queues
on
up
cooldown
Divine
for
Rapier.
10 seconds when they tried that play. Maybe they,
Between
they had it,
different.
maybe
Yeah.
Luna would have died.
Well, they are going to try and force the buyback here, and I think if you're Pecado, you have to, right? You can't really afford to lose a Rax.
You can afford to lose 1 Rax.
Well, the problem is, I guess they have mid tier 2. They're fine, yeah. Oh, 4-man coil, buyback on Jug. This is the problem. Luna, BKB, and Satanic is available. There's going to be the Swift Slash into the Omni. He's going to pop that Satanic, try and heal himself back up, and Q now in not a great spot. The Roar, can he die back on the Jug? Is it even possible? He gets the healing ward on, purged up by that Legion Commander, trying to find what he can, but it's just going to be the Undying who dies back instead. A buyback coming in from the Ogre. Uh-oh, Pecado.
Mid tower still pretty high HP at that tier 2. They're
Back
gonna
on Rubik. Duffy coming in for the duel. Will find it on Tay. Okay. That's a dead Beastmaster. Comfort's in real deep. Pops the Satanic, trying to stand his ground. Does he have the damage? He takes out WRQ on the run. Okay, you have a Luna problem.
I mean, if they can't blow up this Luna, if she's able to pop her Satanic, she's able to stand her ground and do so much damage with these Moonglaves, but losing the Beastmaster there when you're exiting the fight felt incredibly bad. So now I'm not sure they can stand where they are. Juggernaut, actually, he's got no Omni Slash.
Yeah, he just Omni'd bottom. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, Luna's actually the king of the map right now.
He'll be able to get the tier. I don't think they can push high ground right now. You can get the tier 2. You gotta get back after this. There's no way Comfort pushes forward. Empyrean?
Dude, he's definitely pushing forward.
This can't be the play, man.
They have double catapult. I don't know, man.
He's gonna get coiled and Psychic Head banded into the base if he tries
Yeah,
to do this.
this isn't good, man.
Dude,
No,
if they
I think
break
he's okay.
the
They don't have
tower,
Omni
though,
Slash.
if they break the tower, they're fine.
I
Yeah,
think it's actually good to push high ground this time.
yeah, because now you have Glaives
And now they
bouncing,
can back.
double catapult. Yeah, you might get. Nah,
Now
you're
they're
not gonna
showing
get either
more-
Rax, but
They're playing better now. Like, they know when to back off this
Yeah.
time. They understood their mistake.
Did you guys see that the Luna had Divine Rapier queued up for a moment?
yeah, did she bought
What
it?
did she end up
Oh
buying?
no, she bought a
No, she
Scotty.
she bought a Scotty instead. She switched it.
Boo.
That's weak. Empyrean, your thoughts?
I would have liked
Pathetic?
Daedalus or Rapier, yeah.
I think Rapier or Daedalus were definitely the play.
Yeah.
Honestly, Scotty's fine, to be honest. Because the only way he dies is if he gets bursted during one duel. Right? If he can live the duel, then he'll kill everyone with Satanic.
Oh. Puts him in a pretty awkward position, but he manages to get out. He's forced to pop his BKB, though. That's on cooldown for this next fight. I think he tried to force the issue.
Running in through bottom. They're just going to sit behind her, let these Glaives start doing their work. Ooh, the blink, the duel comes out. Luna doesn't get the BKB off. The Roar, though, might be enough to save her. The Omni's doing too much. She diebacks. Oh, no, that is the worst case scenario. Zor, he drops the arena, tries to spear away the Undying, but Q, he has free reign to do everything. Everyone on Felt just crumbling. Justice, the only survivor. He's going to get caught by P1 as well, trying to TP, but the roll from WDR, not going to be in range.
He doesn't have any stones.
That felt stalled pretty bad. I think you just need like a Lotus Orb to click on the Luna the moment she gets dueled. That way the Juggernaut tries to Omni Slash you to gap close to do a bunch of extra damage. Just it starts Omni Slashing on the Luna. She's invulnerable. As things are right now, the Luna is too easy to blow up, and you just bought out. Yeah.
Maybe Beastmaster needs to itemize for an E-Blade somewhere in there.
Yeah, someone needs to some sort of save for Luna, right? Because right now they don't have anything that's during the duel.
The only thing they have is Vlads, really.
Oh, they could. They have lift on Rubik, but I don't think that's enough.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
okay.
far away.
You need
like-
20 talent though, before it's like super good.
Looks like PSG is kind of scared.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
they got to
Rubik
get
stole
this
Tombstone,
Tombstone.
that's really big.
Oh, Rubik did steal Tombstone.
That could actually save the game.
I might kill Undying. Yeah, Undying's dead.
Yeah. They have
He
Cliff.
gets a second Tombstone, though, and a BKB. What did he roar? Did he roar
Did he roar a zombie?
Yeah, he roared a zombie.
Oh, you hate to see it.
He roared a zombie, right?
I'm pretty sure he wrote a zombie there. He's laughing at himself. He dropped that shout line. Roar definitely came out on. Yeah, I think that was onto the zombie.
It 100% was on a zombie. There's nothing else it could have been on. There was no creeps back there. It was just 2 heroes and a bunch of zombies.
Well, zombie down. They got him. Timeless relic now found on the okay, that's gonna feel super good on. Did you hold the psychic headband over the?
Psychic headband is really good on Puck.
Yeah.
We saw it a little bit in the bottom fight. Luna got coiled and
Oh, well.
headbanded out of the coil.
Now there's a spell prism.
Yeah. It's not a question anymore.
Yeah.
And I like
He's a
how
Daedalus on
I was
Puck.
gonna say I like how you went the Daedalus attack build. I think this is when like Puck becomes also a right click core, right? You have Dream Coil Rapid Fire at 25. You have a Daedalus now. Like anyone caught in the coil is just gonna be taking so much damage from this Puck.
And he's going Rapier too on Puck.
Yeah.
P1 is such a
Obviously,
sick
he's geared
player.
up.
This guy should be upper division.
He is owning this game for sure.
He just pops off every game that I see him. Even if his team loses, P1 always wins.
Third Roche goes the way of Felt here. Aegis Cheese Refresher. You know, have double Roar, double BKB on that Beastmaster. Comfort now has Aegis and a backpack. Cheese just gonna throw those boots.
Double wild axes.
True. Actually, technically no, because you can't refresh them if they're still out.
You mean actually?
Dire's bottom tower.
I think so.
A little bit of axe humor for you.
Yeah, I like it. I
Imperium
sent you some.
wondering
I
why
sent
you
you some
fell here.
axe humor earlier. Neph.
I think I. Oh, was that when I was streaming earlier?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Big more Axis fan here.
I never played Han, believe it
Yeah.
or not.
Unlucky.
Played,
You missed out.
Dota. I played Dota 1.
It's the glory days of the Dota clones.
All the most toxic players come from Han, though. That's what I know about Han.
Yeah, you're not
There's
wrong.
A
I
blight.
played Han.
Yeah, makes sense. I can see it. You do have that Han vibe, period. Telescope picked up. That's always a nice find. Who's
Okay.
carrying it?
Look at P1's
up?
quick buy.
He has 4 Rapiers keyed up. I see.
Yes.
Yeah. The man's not a coward. Unlike this Luna.
Well, Luna has 3 illusions clicking a ranged Rax, and there's
With an
nothing you
illusion
can do
cave.
about that. Yeah.
Was that a fire shield?
Yeah. It's the absorbs 3 instances of damage. It's quite good.
It's pretty good.
It launches fireball at the
85%.
attacker?
Is under
Damage reduction.
Oh, Core on the bottom. They catch the Beastmaster. He has BKB, but no Aegis. He's going to go down here. That's the dual victory for Duffy. They drop the Eclipse and everything. Luna, she has everything still available. Can they continue the chase? Sensibility pops his BKB, able to make it into the backside, but Omni Slash, oh, that is not ideal. Q does have a Blade Fury in for, but Comfort just laying into him, drops that healing ward. Looks like it will get sniped, but they don't have the damage to finish him off. P1 on the backside. Now just trying to cut the wave, I guess.
Just foot up.
They're
on
getting
both
baited
sides
here
right
on
now.
Felt.
P1.
Koya out of position, dives to the backside. P1 gonna continue the chase now up front. Zor able to spear that puck into the wall. Do they have the damage to finish him off? No, a great dispel there off of Duffy. The fight, it's just slowly but steadily going the way of Pecado. They're getting one after another, and now Comfort way out of position, only on, like, just by himself. Yeah, what do you got? What do you do here, guys?
All
That was really well played by PSG. They had really good target selection. They dueled the Beastmaster, didn't let him get cheese off, and they killed everyone else except for Luna, because they know going on Luna is how they lose the fight with Aegis.
Yeah. P1, like, I think made them panic or, like, messed up their
Yeah.
positioning so much there as well. He's just on the backside.
He just went
fucked
in.
him up. Yeah. He just... It was like such a good move.
I thought
bottom tower is
thought would win that fight because Rubik stole the Ag shard upgraded Purge from Legion, and he kept giving BKB to his scorers. But
This has got to be it, right? I don't know how you hold. You don't have the Beast Smash, you don't have the Rubik. Fortification comes out. They
Beast
can
is
go
up
ahead
soon.
and get Mega's bottom.
Luna does not have buyback. She's used it.
I think they'll get Megas here, but I don't think they'll be able to end it just yet.
Ooh, WDR in really deep, but there's going to be the coil onto 3. Luna pops the BKB, pops the Satanic as well, just healing through all of it. Can they actually bring her down the duel? Oh no, she needs some help. Roar
just
onto
kills
that
him.
Juggernaut. Can she stay alive though? That's the question. Juggernaut, he's going to go down. Okay, they actually hold it. They keep the Luna alive.
They do have Mega Creep, but I've seen another game where they came back from Mega Creep on the 40-minute mark this week. I'm not sure this is that game because that is some Envy Dota shit, but you managed to hold Beastmaster.
Beast
getting back to the
used
fight.
his refresher shard from Roche, and he roared Jug, and then he just refreshed and roared him again.
Yeah, I
Just,
was thinking to myself, I was like, did I miss the roar? Like, was I wrong on the first one? No, he actually just refresher double roared the Jug.
Definitely.
I think he should buy E-Blade instead of Lincoln's, but maybe he thinks Lincoln's is good enough to save Luna.
Wait, he's buying.
It's also buying it for himself because he just got dueled last fight, right?
Yeah.
Lincoln's. I don't think like even Lotus Orb. I think is better because it's not the duel it's killing. It's like everything on top of the duel. The Omni Slash on top of the duel, right?
Yeah.
If you can Lotus off the Omni Slash, then Luna I think just wins.
They're
the team
picking
fight.
out
It's
tier
just-
4s. Luna gonna start doing the work here. Sensibility's just dead. That at least drops a
They're
tombstone.
gonna have to
But
use his buyback fast.
yeah, Comfort's just laying into the barracks. They have no fortification. Can they
No,
actually
they're
keep it
not.
alive?
They
The
win it.
base, it's just dying. Felt unbelievable. Can they finish it in time? It's so dang low, 30 HP. They get the win. Felt. You know, Neph, you said,
That was
you know,
crazy.
this might not be the game to come back from Megas, but here we are.
They came back from that one incredibly quickly. What an ending to that game! Oh my god!
Oh my lord.
That Juggernaut held that buyback way too long. He had Omni Slash too. He could have just bought back Omni Slash to Luna. Waited. He just waited.
He did
waited.
not.
That's it.
When Luna gets to your buildings, man, those things die so fast, and they just, you know, didn't expect to go that quickly. I suppose. I don't know.
T1 actually did have a rapier at the end of that game, but it didn't matter. They brought down just fast enough to close that one out. That was life comes at you fast.
Life does come at you fast, and sometimes it hits you like a freight train. In the course of that game, and that's the Luna.
That was crazy.
Yeah, Imperium. What do you like? Was that how you expected that game to end? Like, what was going on
Your
there?
average Dota game,
I-
DPC or what?
I feel like either team could have done that. Like, just rush the throne with like the Solar Crest Legion W or like the Bloodlust Luna. Like, both teams. I don't know. The game. I felt like the game might just end like something crazy like that, but it's cool to actually see it.
That was epic. That was a great game one, Neff.
Yeah, that was a great way to close it out. Congratulations for Felt. I believe this is this is their second win so far. They'd taken one game off earlier this week against 5-Man Midas. 5-Man Midas ended up coming back around again. They're fighting to stay in this one right now. They're sitting at dead last. They need these wins desperately to stay inside the lower division. I think that moving into the upper division is outside of the realm of possibilities at this point. I think that these other teams would have to just like lose every match, right? These like higher placing upper division teams.
Yeah.
But taking a game off Pecado squad, very respectable and excited to see what they can do in game number 2.
Yep, absolutely. We'll be seeing y'all in just a little bit. This was a really fun one to watch, and can only hope for the same in game number 2. Well, enjoy the break. We'll be back in a few minutes.